Hey, baby, what's good? What's popping? If you can hear my lovely voice, I want to hope that by now you know the drill. But in case you don't, you are tuned in to yet another. Well, if you've never heard the podcast before, this would be your first time. But you are tuned in to Jess Finesse Presents. Happy Tuesday. Whether it's Friday, Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, every day this country is wretched. But it's yet another day in this wretched country. It is yet another day in the wicked city of Layydoe. I mean, I hope my voice sounds energetic, but I'm tired as heck. I had to drag myself out of bed, but we move because this country, the slogan of the country is we move. Whether you're sick, whether you're depressed, whether you're broke, whether you're
dying safe, we move.
We move. Like you be on your hospital bed with drip in your arm, we move. Anyway, y'all know how we do it around these parts. Every week we have very special guests who are very special in their own special way. And this week is no different. By my left. If it's my left in real life, when they watch on
it's to your right.
It's to my right, right?
Yeah.
Well, to my left in real light, to my right on YouTube, we have the very lovely, the very beautiful Layydoe in the building.
Yo,
come on.
Big up on herself before I go on TV.
She's already started. She's already in character, bro. Oh my God, Layydoe, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you too for having me today.
Okay, so I mean, hopefully my, ever talented producer with his toes out today, but the fit makes sense. But Ayo did his job very well, and he convinced Layydoe to pull up to the studio. Can you tell me how you met her or how you thought to bring her on here?
I actually didn't think to bring her.
What happened?
Her management team reached out to us. Man, that's when your manager
I'm
is
doing it for
job.
you, Chef. Please tell me put my hands down, sir. Can I put my hands down? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
He's
sir.
in the studio, by the way, so shout out
That's
to
our
you.
manager. Come on. You're not even trying to beg people to come on. Sometimes they reach out to us. What you mean? What? I like your manager already. Come on. Okay, that's, you know what? That just changed the vibe. That just changed the vibe. You reach out to us? Okay, shoot. I raise my hands up, please. Layydoe, tell me to put my hands down.
I know, put it down.
Thank you. Thank you. No, but it's really a pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
First of all, I love when it's women that pull up to my podcast,
Mm-hmm.
in this industry, just based on, circumstance, it's majorly like men that are the ones doing, the dope things. And then, it's like, oh, come onto the podcast. So whenever a woman comes, like my heart just goes do 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 do. So my heart is doing right now. Okay. So I hope Ayo broke it down to you. We come here, we talk about different topics, and we do it over a very special meal. And that meal is good old Garri. Now,
what this looks like Ijebu Garri do?
It's very Ijebu and very nasty, okay? I'm going to ask you a very important question.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm already falling in love with you. Okay. Let's see if the love will go deeper. Which Garri do you drink Garri?
Yep.
Okay, so you're not saying because you've not blown, you don't drink Garri?
I am from the street.
Come on, bro. All right. So white or yellow Garri?
Yellow Garri.
I said it. I said I like this baby. Chop my knuckle. What? Come on, can't be here. First of all, I found out you my sister for real.
Yeah.
Because you're from Imo State.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you gain your love or your preference for yellow Garri?
Well, from, I grew up with my mom.
Okay.
So we actually make this.
It's like it's only my own family.
Right, no Garri.
This is the second person that's come on this podcast that like she made it to sell. She made it like just for the
No, we make it to sell.
So that's is that okay? What does your mom do?
She has this small business she handles, but when she's not selling, she's going to the farm.
Your mom has a farm?
We have to go back to the village itself. That's in Bisay totally.
This girl's my neighbor. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we have to go uproot the cassavas. I go with her. We peel it, we soak it, everything, the process, and then we put it, and then we fry it. We add the red oil to make it this way. Yeah.
So you make yellow Garri. Have you ever drank white Garri?
Yeah, I do, but it doesn't taste as good as the yellow Garri.
Thank you. Excuse your eye.
I beg to differ.
Excuse your eye.
Because I drink yellow Garri as well, but white Garri is
I guess I should introduce...
Well, maybe you already have in mind that your white Garri is cool than the yellow one.
That is sour, bro. I'm sorry. It's sour. It's sour. Damn.
Like this one, you don't need to add sugar.
Yeah, actually, I know you don't have to add sugar.
Do you add sugar though?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm learning something new today because I would never drink Garri without putting sugar in it. Eh? No, sorry, that don't need to be sweet in my mouth.
Okay.
Okay, so we're off to a good start. We're off to a very strong, solid start. You know, yellow Garri in the building today. All you white Garri drinkers, you gotta stay in one place. Okay, so I just learned you don't put sugar in your Garri. What do you put in it?
I put milk.
The milk don't even have sugar in it either.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Do you like sweet things?
Not really.
Have you put salt in your Garri before?
No.
Okay, so
But Jess, I'm really feeling this show Ankara fit too. Giving us vibes.
The way
Love
they-
it.
Some African vibes.
no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, I'm
This is
learning.
carve for me.
Ayo, why are you laughing that hard, bro? What is that funny?
No, because I said it for me.
Bruh. Okay, well, it's conditioned that made me wear this thing on my head. I locked my hair.
Okay.
Oh.
That's why I'm
Doodle
always.
balls.
You said?
Doodle balls.
No, they're not. Dude, I'm trying not to call them doo-doo balls. Okay, I am beautiful in the skin that I'm in. Anyway, I locked my hair, but like I'm not comfortable. Like I'm not ready to. It needs to grow a little bit before I start wearing it out all wild.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been having scarves the
I'm
whole
not
of
proud
this
of your
season.
humble beginnings.
You said?
I'm not proud of your humble
I
beginnings.
am proud. I'm aware of. I'm proud of them. I just don't
Then
have to
let
show
it
them.
out, let it fly.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. So, Layydoe, I want to ask you kind of about your education experience, right? And the
Okay.
reason why I ask this question is because I feel like the school you went to, your university experience, even your primary
Yeah.
school, like all of these things help form who you are in the present, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't used to think about this before. It's until I moved to this Nigeria
Okay.
that I realized that this secondary school thing is a deep thing, or
Yeah.
this education is a deep thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently, like, you know, where you go to school, not like this is a global thing. I'm sure no matter where you are in the world, wherever you go to school, it will contribute to like your network, and then maybe, you know, what
Whatever
do.
you do in life.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, maybe because I was young or something, I don't know. I didn't get it like that.
Okay.
When you move to this, especially in this Lagos,
Yeah.
they'll be using I went to this school to determine, you know,
Who the person is.
yes,
Mhm.
I went to this school, did this. I went to this school, I met this person, and then this thing happened.
Mhm.
So wherever you feel comfortable, you know, tell me how your educational experience was. You can start from primary school. You
Yeah.
can start from secondary school to university.
Okay.
And then we can go from there.
Well, my education level is actually amazing. Like from the secondary school, you would already know that I'm the entertainment person. I like to dance a lot.
Come
I started as a dancer.
on.
Yeah, so when I was small, I talk a lot. My mom actually tells me that I talk a lot.
I like talking to people.
Yeah, so secondary school, I got into, yes, I used to be in Pohaka, but I had to go back to Ray because my dad said I'm too active. Like, you know, like I'm everywhere.
Okay.
To him though, yeah. So
Okay.
maybe he doesn't just understand.
He don't get it. He don't
Yeah.
get it.
So I had to go back. But going back there, I still did the same thing I did. I was active.
Mm.
I brought about this debating society, you know, in Owerri and
Okay.
all that. So
Okay.
we come out, we talk, we bring our parents.
Wow.
It was fun. We do shows. I rap at the same time. So
Hey, you do all.
so
Multifaceted.
the school was just amazing. And the secondary school, in the university level was the same thing, the
What
same
school-
energy.
What university did you go to?
That's IMSU.
Oh, you went to Imo State University.
yeah,
okay,
that's
look, Imo Bay
into-
for real.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you read?
I did a more of economics.
Let me tell you why I just paused.
Alright.
Do you know how many people have come to this podcast? What did you read? Economics. What did you read?
Yeah.
This one, economics. Did you want to study that?
No, I wanted to do engineering, but I kept trying, and they just won't take me. So I just have to do the one I can. Besides, music is my thing. So economics give me some time to go do my music thing.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So you feel like if you were doing engineering, you wouldn't even have the schedule to be
Yeah,
able
I
to
probably
do it.
will not have that time yet, just because I would be into it. Because I really want to know how to fix a car, the mechanic, go under a car, do the workings, all the things. I would really love that. But they didn't actually let me in. So
Did you do NYSC?
yeah, I did.
Where did you serve?
I served at Kano State.
Did you serve or did you ghost?
No, I go. I personally, my dad stay over there, so it was cool for me to go over there.
Your dad lives in Kano?
Yes, I speak Hausa too.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Multifaceted.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You served in Kano. So did you sort yourself to go to Kano, or they just?
No. They just I happily went. They just gave me that.
They're like, sure, my dad lives there. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not about to move. What do you mean?
I was used to the place already. I used to go visiting and all that, so it was cool. I have a lot of friends there, so it wasn't a problem for me.
You speak Igbo.
Yeah.
You speak Hausa.
Yes.
Do you speak Yoruba?
A bit.
Sorry, do you have any other languages you speak? Polyglot?
No, I'm actually studying Spanish right now. I would like to do a song in Spanish.
So you're studying Spanish for your music?
Yes.
No wonder I did a song in Hausa, because when I heard the song
Manya, right?
Manya, I heard that song in Hausa. I was like, oh, okay, this is new.
Okay. Now we're gonna prepare this Garri.
Okay.
And as you prepare this Garri, we're gonna get into these fans that you see in front of you.
Okay.
Now, as my babe who also likes yellow Garri, I would like you to do the honors, and I want you to pour yours first. How many times in a week do you think you can drink Garri?
In a day, I can take like 2.
Are you serious?
Morning and night.
I think I know what that is.
Okay.
Is this Milo? Is this Milo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ayo.
It would work.
Mado.
Very Mado.
Mado.
Do you know nobody uses that?
Yeah.
That's
I'm making rich.
We have, ladies and gentlemen, Layydoe has decided that she's going to put chocolate powder in her Garri today. So if we had gunshots, she would get gunshots. So Layydoe, I want you to do us the honors of picking up the first fan.
She's really digging into
She's into that stuff, man.
No, chill.
She's into it.
Okay, whenever you're ready, read what's on the fan. Take your time.
Let's push later.
Wait.
See?
You got finished.
Perfect. No. It's perfect. Who's Layydoe?
Okay.
Do you know why I actually asked that question? I'm sorry for cutting you
No,
off.
give us the context.
I Googled you, and all I was seeing was your music. Like, I didn't see anything else, like maybe where you're from. So, like, are you Jamaican? Are you like...
I'm not Jamaican. I'm a full Igbo girl.
Ooh, okay.
From Imo State. I just happen to have a lot of Jamaican friends.
Okay. Like, how did that come about?
Well, it started with the whole music thing, you know. I started with rapping before. I used to be in a group where we have guys who rap. So I just try to, like, you know, man up a bit.
Really?
Yeah. So I try to pitch in the whole, I'm the hardest girl. I do a rap, you know, the whole normal lame rap, I actually call it. So then I actually said, I noticed I could sing very well. I already know that, but I was thinking rapping will sell me better than the singing. But someone actually said, feed on the singing part more. Then I started singing. Although I already had the patois vibe, but I don't think they identify with my sound then. So when I chant, they'd be like, what are you saying?
So wait, were you in this group in Imo State?
No, I'm not in a group. They're just a couple of guys, my G friends, my guys. Like, I just go hang out with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I was saying, I said I had a lot of stuff. This is about later right now.
Got you.
Yeah. I finished from that Kano and I got back to Owerri again. And then I started with the music. That's why I said, you did everything, you graduated and you ain't got no job.
Facts.
So I had to come back to Owerri again. And then I started pursuing my dream, which is the music. So I had to leave my mom and my dad and I had to go start sleeping in the studio.
Wait, did you tell your parents, like, hey mom, hey dad, I'm about to go be a studio rat? Like, please.
Yeah.
What did
my
they
dad
say?
was against it. My mom supported me.
Shout out to moms, man. Shout out to all the moms.
Mama Layydoe, wherever you are, you did the damn
Big
thing.
up.
His mom supported him. His dad did not support him.
But go ahead.
Yeah, so I had to, you know, the studio was called, I think, GB Studio as of then in Owerri. So I was there and we had like 69 artists. And I was the 52 artist.
Wait, okay.
Number 52.
No, when you say 69 artists, what do you mean?
69 artists signed under the label. It's a company.
No. How? Wait,
69.
How?
Yeah, 69 and I was 52, number 52.
How did you even find this label?
I just went to the Owerri and someone introduced me to said the GB. They have the man actually was once in America.
Okay.
He has money, good money. So he just came down, opened the studio, very good studio. And he had good artists, you know, good producers. So I could just start from somewhere. I can't just be roaming around.
But did you think, when you agreed to sign, right?
Yeah.
Did you think, damn, this person already has 50-something artists in front of me, is he going to be able to...
I wasn't even thinking that. I just want to be there.
Okay.
I just wanted to be there because I know I can always leave. Yeah, it's a contract. Doesn't even know he's artist. Just take paper, sign. Yeah, take paper, sign.
So did you know what you signed?
Yeah, of course I knew what I signed. It was just, and funny enough, it just took 2 years. He gave everybody 2 years ago, 2 years ago. At the end of the day, he only 4 people were productive. The rest was bye-bye.
Are you still in that contract?
No, that's years ago.
Okay.
I was just giving you like the journey of Layydoe.
No problem.
So I just had to finish that. Time was going, and he noticed that he's only focusing on 4 artists. So the other ones are just, you can come and record song and go and do whatever you want to do. After this year, next year, we don't have business with you. That's how it is. So I had to like maximize my time with them. Since it's after 2 years, they don't even have to give you a release contract. You're gone. It's written there, after 2 years, we don't have business with you anymore.
Wow.
So if they don't get to think about you, after the 4 people, then your story is bye-bye.
Were you one of the 4 people?
No, I was 52, I said.
No, but so let me understand. So there was 69 artists. You were number 52.
Yeah.
Is it that the first 4 were productive, or the 4 out of the 60-something of you guys were productive?
Yes.
Which one?
The 4 out of the 60-something. So that was what they were focusing on, just those 4 artists.
Okay.
Yeah, not every other person.
Were any of them women?
No. I was the only girl, funny enough.
In the whole 69?
I was the only girl.
Okay.
So he was surprised, like, why would you be willing to be sleeping in the studio? You know, hanging around the studio. You're a girl, you should be, staying in the house, or, you know how they always have to put you on that space.
Yes,
So I was like, I came here for a dream
that
I want to achieve, and this is my goal, this is my dream. I don't care what I face. So he was like, I'm sorry, you can't be sleeping in the studio. I said, it's okay, I'll sleep outside the studio.
Wait, he said you can't be sleeping in the studio based on...
Yeah, I can't be sleeping. That nobody sleeps around the studio. Only the security guard and the workers.
Okay.
So I now said, okay, no problem. It's fine. But whenever he goes out, I come inside. I will hang around. There's like a rail around the building, just surrounded like this. So I could just squat in there till morning.
You didn't have any friends in Owerri?
Nope. I just took my bag and left.
Sorry, continue, because this story is deep. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to, lie down there with the cold till morning. Mosquitoes, they keep biting me. The security guy had to come and beg me, you can come and stay in my security. I said, no, it's fine, it's cool. It's okay. I don't, because he's a guy and he's crazily, he smokes and all that. So the place is unkept. Right. I'd rather stay where I can get air than stay in that space. So I kept staying there. I bathed with any water I see precisely then from, that generator that makes that sound. That one you climb and go and fetch the hot water inside. Yeah.
Are you?
Hustle, no be
so I have to go fetch it, and then I'll mix my water, I'll shower. So all I do is make sure I tidy up everywhere before they come. So they see that I'm doing something, so they don't chase me.
Of course.
So I kept doing that until I met one guy who actually featured me on a song and paid me 20K that year. Okay. So I sent 10K to my mom as usual. So I was already making her believe he's stopping, but it's not actually. Damn. So he saw me. He was asking me, "Do you stay there?" I said, "You can't be staying here. You go."
Wait, like he saw? Okay, where is the exact place?
That was the studio. He
came
to work
outside. Like
no. I wake up before everybody. I take my shower. I wear my clothes, and I just come and hang around.
Got you. Okay.
So he was about working, and I was like, I think you need a chorus on this song. I could give you a good chorus, and I sang, and he was like, oh my God, that's a good voice. Yeah. So he said, how much do you charge? I said, I charge 30. He was like, I'll give you 20. I was like, okay. He was like, so do you stay around? They were like, yeah, I live around. He was like, in the studio. I'm like, yeah, outside the studio. He was like, really? I was like, so I got a place. You can just come chill. I was like, okay, fine.
You weren't scared?
There. No, it wasn't. I wasn't scared. I had this mind. I was like, it's my dream. I'm going for it. And my mom supported me. That's just the thing. I went to him. He harbored me in the house. He had like two other guys, but one actually left. Then it was now me and the other one. So we're all, because they do music too. So it was cool for me. So we're always chilling. He brought jobs for me. I made some good money and I left from there to another studio. Now, this one happens to be the man that owns it is from my town. That's Mbise.
Okay.
So the place was always untidy. So I came in, I was always making the place good, tidying it up and making it good. So he just fell in love with me. Like, oh, this is so good. Do you have a place to stay? I'm like, no. I was like, you can stay in one apartment here. And
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was how I started staying there. I started recording in her studio too.
Did you pay rent?
No. Even all the recordings I did, he said I can go with it. I'm not taking any.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be scared or that it's like blessing and favor that's following you.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I'm supposed to do.
Like, it's like it kept happening. I slept outside the studio for a year, 6 months. Yeah.
You was doing that for a year and 6 months?
Yeah, 6 months. And then the next year, that's when I saw this guy. And then I kept believing. I kept telling myself, I'm a star. I'm a superstar. I'm going to make it. You know, like I sit back and I look at myself in the mirror. I just smile like, wow, this is worth it. You understand? Because if you know my journey, people that know me then, they be like, yo, we actually didn't believe like you still be in this same hustle today.
Okay. So what is your opinion on Nigerian artists naming or carving out their own genre of music? Okay. You want to give context?
Do you have context?
No, you can give the context.
So, you know how like everyone is trying to carve out their own genre of music?
Yeah.
Like if you ask Burna Boy, he'll tell you his music is Afrofusion.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask I can tell his music is Afro Amapiano or Nigerian Amapiano or something.
Yeah.
So like, do you think, like, why do you think that is? Like, why do Nigerian artists just feel the need to want to carve out their own genre of music?
Well, I think basically it's because the way the whole sounds are going, you don't really identify which one is Afro sound, which one is this, which one is hip hop. You only know Afro, hip hop, alternative sound, and other
pop,
regular genre of sound. Yeah. So like me, I had to I would go with that Burna Boy Afro fusion because my mind is like Afro Dancehall because there's dancehall, there's Afro. So you're introducing people to sound. I think it's you being creative.
Okay.
You trying to define your music. You know, let people understand why you are on this journey. You understand why you're sounding like this. Where your song is actually taking your own fans to. You understand? If you can actually do Afro song, go through Afro, and it will be not Afro. You understand? But you just want to like create that genre for yourself and be like, let it be Afro dancehall music. Or let it be this one, let it be. Before you know, you can start counting and it will be on the genre sounds. That's how history is made.
Big facts.
I remember this time when Tira Akbala first came out, his music was called Afro Akbala or something. Yeah,
what is that?
Akbala music.
What? How is that described? What is that described?
Akbala is like this old
Fuji. Like I think he has his Fuji and trap.
It almost feels like Fuji, like.
Well, it was actually dope, though. It was dope.
Local music.
Why you want me? Tira Akbala.
Yeah.
Do you all want to sing? Damn. You know, pick up the next one. Because if you leave me, just go off topic.
Nigerian accepting other genres of music. Backlash or support from choosing to make dance. Oh, yes, of course. Hold on, please.
In the yard. Bow.
Okay. Let me swallow, please.
Swallow.
When it comes to dancehall music, I already told you about it.
Hey.
I said, people say, are you sure you're going to make it in this industry? It's dancehall, they don't understand. No, right. Nigerians understand dancehall. I actually don't even do the deep patois. There's a section of patois. You have the lighter one, you have the street slang, you have the normal patois.
Did you study this?
Yeah, I actually study.
This is someone that takes music seriously.
Yeah, so if I'm doing that one that they call the dancehall music, nobody would understand what I'm saying.
Right.
The dancehall and the patois I speak is a street slang that has to do with a little bit of broken, which is wagwan. I'm here talk to. Is it me you're talking to?
Yeah.
You understand? So like, cool. Galang, go away from here.
Yeah.
I can say, go away, man. Yeah. Go away from here, man. You understand? So I can tell you, do you understand? I can say, you understand me. I can say, you overstand. Now, you overstand is you understand one, like you understand me from A to Z. I don't have to repeat myself. Right. So if Jamaican man is asking you, you understand, you overstand, it means he doesn't want to repeat himself.
Sorry, can you have a full-blown conversation?
In patois? Like yes, I can.
Bro.
I can. I just wish you speak patois.
Bro, I wish I spoke it too because I want to be relating back to you how you talking.
Oh, boy, it's so sweet.
Yeah.
So nice to hear.
And it sounds, I mean,
it sounds proper.
It sounds proper. But then again, maybe we're, I don't want to say, because we don't live in Jamaica,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if how we're hearing this is like proper, right?
Yeah.
But from our perspective
yeah.
as Nigerians living in Nigeria, this joint sound pretty good to me.
I think honestly, like, I'm not kissing your ass or anything, but like I think you have the best parts I've heard from in Nigeria. And
pick up the next thing. Okay. Rough up with Olamide.
Yay.
Okay. So first of all,
I'm freaking.
Let me let my sound engineer, my producer talk.
Just allow me to. When I'm done, you won't say anything again.
Yeah.
Tip on your tongue.
So let me just tell you how I first heard of that song. So one of my guys, Daniko, he writes music. So whenever I work with artists and then they don't have anything to say, I call him, they pay him, and then he writes. He's very, very. And then we're driving to the studio that day and he was like, have you heard UI Scooty? I said, I don't yet have time for that album because like I think I was listening to Ashanti's album that came out in 2003. I do that from time to time.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I told you about it. I do album study.
So
I'll just take an album from a time and then listen. Yeah. So I said, when I was done with that, I would go to UI Scooty. It was not like, trust me, let me just play you one song. And then he played that song.
Damn.
I was like, so did Bado, and that was just like the first thing that came out of my mouth. So Bado went to Jamaica and went to go and look for one useless girl to come out. Because to me, that was the only way I could describe it. I was like, no, this is useless. This is not useful. This verse is useless. Because she did the hook, and then when it was time for her to do her stuff, she went high, and then when she just went with that little gritty voice, I was like,
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I to see you now and to see that Nigeria, babe, the level of excellence you put into your patois delivery is just amazing. And I can only imagine, as a music creator myself, I can only imagine how hard it is to intentionally coin a sound like that for yourself. That makes you sound very international. Like, yo, this is not even, you didn't sound like an up and coming artist. You didn't sound like someone who was just trying to. And I really, really appreciate that.
Now, I talked about this with you off the pod. I want to ask you on the pod. And I asked you, I said, you know, do you like working with this, you know, this dashing young man behind Blessed? And you said, you know, you told us earlier that he's actually a very great manager. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, would you rather have a manager that's a woman or a man? Yeah. And you told me
I like a man.
That you like a man. Yeah. Right? Now, when you said this off the pod, obviously you didn't give us all this context that you gave us about, you know, how most of the people that have helped you in your life are men. Yeah. And like how you've gone from level to level to level with men that have been helping you. So I appreciate that context, right? Okay. So now I asked you, I said, okay, you know, why don't you, you know, women, you know, manager, you know, as a woman artist, you maybe be more comfortable with them. And you said that women can be dramatic. Yeah. What has been your experience with women managers and like why do you...
The only one I had, which is a woman manager, is like I was saying, you have to understand the artist you're managing. Right. So I feel like women at times don't understand the woman or whoever they are managing. They manage men better. Yeah. They manage men better because probably, you know, he's a woman, so he will want to listen. But me, I might tell you, no, this thing has to be here for my reason. And he will be like, can we shift it small like this? I'll be like, no, let's shift it small like this. We'll agree. But she will say, no, let's keep it here. I am the person that is telling you what you don't know the business. I know, let's keep it here. That's my opinion, doesn't matter. Unconsciously, you shifted me out. It's now you that is in charge. But I'm the one that is paying you. Oh, yes. Do you see that? You're quiet. I'm getting somewhere.
I'm very... Oh,
yeah.
I'm listening.
So, now when it comes to, like, we're having an argument, I can argue with him. And, you know, lash out on him. He won't take it personal. He'll just be like, nah, Layydoe, leave him. Then later, you say, that's the way you do. Yeah, that's it. Eh?
You guys are still fine even afterwards.
We'll still be fine. Maybe later I'll address it. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I actually lashed out, man. I was angry. I couldn't take it at that moment. You were actually saying things that wasn't entering my head. But if I do that to a girl, she won't talk to me. Yeah. when she's working, when we're going, even if we're doing something, if we have any small issue, take it back to that same one that was how you like, oh, but we already sorted that one out. So that was what me and her kept going back and forth. I'm like, what's up now? Then you will go to a show, of course. Men will always want to be men. They'll be like, no, she should be here, she should be here. No, she should be here. She will not say, for what now? Before you know, you don't verse, so let's go. No. If you leave the show, I will not perform. I'm an upcoming artist, not me now. If you leave the show...
So you've had a female manager?
Yes, I have. If you leave the show, I will not perform now. You get angry, me and you will go out and we'll be cursing them and we have lost money.
Thanks.
But I have to pay you at the end of the day. Do you understand? So, but a man will be like, don't worry, me, I'll be saying, these people, a whole superstar like me, that you say, calm down. I know you're a star. Calm down. I'll go and talk to them. At the end of the day, I'll perform. Even if they talk to him disrespectfully, I'll still perform.
This is the first time anyone has come on this pod that I didn't know or she didn't know.
Yeah.
And honestly, because of you, I'm going to...
This is one of the best.
Honestly,
this is one of the best.
Actually, we had so much
podcasts
fun.
I've had. This is going to be in my top 5.
And Jess, she's the best mic user. So far. For reals though, every single second.
People be coming to the studio, they'll be talking, oh, so my name is this, and they're not in the mic. Man, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Before you go, I'm going to do one more scene.
Okay.
Just one word.
Okay.
I'm going to freestyle for us.
Okay.
I'll give you a word, and that's like, just you just find a way to put the word.
Okay.
The word is Garri.
The word is Garri?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Yeah. One time my life, eating on my life when you're calling at the Garri thing, yes. In the morning, me yam up me Garri. In the night, coming yam up me Garri. Me now play when they coming at the food, guys setting on my belly, we no play, not at all. Yeah. Keep my tool wine, sit on my chair. Pop up me rose and swallow up my Garri. Me not care about the people, what them have to say about me. And my life, it's a serious thing. Sitting at my house and eat all I want. Garri, ta the thing what I want. Garri, ta the thing what I like. Garri, ta the thing me have to deal with. No one time.
Do you know what? There's no song after this. There's no song. This is the song for this episode.
I
know I love you.
This is song for the episode.
That was an amazing episode of Jess Finesse Presents, and we are out.